If you have chronic pain or fibromyalgia after COVID, here's why and what to do about it. The key point I hope you take home from this video is that the pain and many other post-infectious symptoms are not bugs. You are not broken. The pain is a feature.
So not broken.
For context, remember that by sheer number of cells, we are more non-human than human. Our fleshy meat sacks carry trillions of viruses, bacteria, and fungi everywhere we go. We are each a school bus for the Microbiome Cool Kids Club. And when a new player comes to town like SARS-CoV-2, well, remember Mean Girls?
It's Regina.
Or name your favorite prison movie where the new fish picks a fight on their first day. It's kind of like that. It can get ugly. And sometimes the bus even just dies. Now, mostly the movies have a happy ending where everyone has a learning moment and levels up and becomes one big happy family, and that can happen in real life too. But sometimes you just end up in a long-term toxic relationship with ongoing tribal warfare, a lot of collateral damage, and long-haul COVID is sort of like that. The dumpster fires that get started from the daily hallway fights are inflammatory cytokines doing their job a little too well. Think of your immune system here like an overreactive hallway monitor. As microbes compete for resources, your delicious human cells are the resource, different parts of your immune system paint infected tissue for destruction by macrophages. Pain is, sadly, a normal part of this process. It is survival by 1,000 cuts. Ouch. If you have a storybook 90-minute happy ending like a Hollywood flick, you'll see the pain and inflammation calm right back down. But for many of us, like films, that is just a fantasy. The virus lingers like a damp plague, hiding out in attics and sewers, aka brain cells and biofilm reservoirs in your GI tract for months or years, causing ongoing chronic inflammation. It can even recruit old social outcasts who are still hanging out there from previous battles like Epstein-Barr virus or Borrelia. And if your terrain was already cold and damp, say from being slowly dissolved by mold or a history of extensive antibiotic use, get ready for all the other nasty post-viral acronyms like MCAS, IBS, or POTS, or expression of genetic tendencies towards autoimmunity. As gross and depressing a picture as this may paint, I come bearing gifts because none of this is new. Humans have been evolving along with these battles as long as we have been around, and by engaging our innate abilities to rest and recover, we can bounce back from this situationship. The first thing you need to do is rest. If you're trying to drive the bus while it's on fire, the wind will fan its flames. If you are a chronic overachiever at work, you must learn to overachieve at taking a fucking break, probably for longer than you think you need to. If you feel 100% after taking 3 days off of work, take that 4th day to do a sauna, finish your book, drink herbal tea, and eat soup. Speaking of sauna, you need to sweat when you're sick, but not from flipping tractor tires. Spiking a high fever is one of our best ways of getting over a virus, but many of us can't do that anymore, or we're trained not to allow it to happen. Saunas have a fabulous evidence basis for treating chronic pain, and sweating is one of the safest ways to harmonize your microbiome and make everyone play nice. Is this the end of the story? Absolutely not. There's way more you can do to set your health straight again. If you'd like me to help you unpack your chronic illness symptoms and let you know what your options are to find remission, place your offerings at the algorithmic deity's altar by interacting with this video so you can see more chronic illness content, and check out the fibromyalgia and long-haul COVID playlists to see what's already been discussed.